Hey, Epic, you're back. Today I'm back for another video, and I think this needs to be talked about because, well, it's trending, and it's not because, not really that, it's because this is stupid. Everyone else is talking about it, so yeah. I'm not gonna let this fly. This is unacceptable, and this is absolutely disgusting what's going on with Mr. Beast. Now, Mr. Beast is if you didn't, everyone probably knows Mr. Beast. He's a content creator. He makes a lot of videos. He's very popular. Very popular, yeah. He does all kinds of stuff like giving money to people and more money to people and money this, money that, but he does do stuff like surviving 24 hours underwater. Right? I don't remember that was someone else. I don't know. He's done tons of different videos like the bunker video, and unfortunately, yeah, these videos are fake. Now, don't say I'm the one saying this. There's a lot of people have found out about this, and it's not even just the fake videos that's the problem. He has done so much sketchy shit over the last years, and apparently now it's starting to surface. And I'm not gonna let this go. This is bullcrap. I'm not gonna let this fly here. This is disgusting and it's wrong. And I'm gonna talk a bit about it and my opinions about some of the stuff. There's a content creator called Dogpack, and he's made videos talking about some of the allegations towards Mr. Beast, and there's a lot of allegations towards him actually. He's done a lot of stuff, sketchy shit over the course of a while. So I'm gonna make a video talking about some of the stuff because I don't. He needs to come out and explain some of the stuff. If he wants people, if this stuff isn't true or there's actual proof, he needs to speak up and explain some of this stuff because the more people that you try to say you silence, or the more people are going to come out and talk about it. More and more people are going to talk about this. Even big content creators, small content creators, everyone's going to talk about this. You're not going to get away from this stuff, buddy. This is unacceptable. Some of the stuff you've done, and I'm going to talk about it because it's wrong. And I am subscribed to his channel like a lot of people. I like his content until he started becoming more cocky. The Mr. Beast that I saw in 2017 was more nicer than I've seen now. These days, before I get into this video that I've set up, I'm gonna show a couple examples. But he was more nice of a person. If I remember him being more nice. Maybe I'm wrong about this, but I remember these days you can literally find him talking on shorts, talking shit about his fan base. There's videos of him saying stuff like, "Oh, I saw a kid. He came up to me, and he wants an autograph. Oh my god." He's so why? They're your fan base. They're people that like your content. They respect you, and they like the stuff that you enjoy. They are people that they're watching your videos because they like you as a content creator. They watch your videos because they like what you put out. That's the whole point of why you make videos in the first place, is for fans to watch them. To get, if I ever met one of my fans of my channel, which I have, yeah, a lot of people I do have people that talk, that give me comments, and if I ever met one of those people in real life, I would talk to you. I would autograph. I wouldn't be a complete yes, he does do the autograph in front of the person, but he has said in the past that he says you have to give me permission for this stuff. You have to just for an autograph. What? Just for a piece of paper? There's even another thing, before all these allegations came out, there's even another thing I caught him saying. If you guys, I have some dirt on him too. Some of him being kind of mean. This is not illegal. This isn't mean. This isn't me. But I have some stuff I've heard. There's another video he said a fan gave Mr. Beast a letter of ideas he would like to see in a new Mr. Beast video, right? He gave him ideas what he wants to see in a new Mr. Beast video. But you want Mr. Beast, if I can find the video for you guys, I don't remember where it's I didn't save it or anything. I just came across it as a YouTube short. I don't have it saved or anything. But Dog Pack, I'm sure can find it, or if you want to look into it, yeah, it's him being kind of a like not very nice. And he even said, yeah, I got a piece of paper with a bunch of ideas for a video. He gave me like open a gas station, with something or 24 hours at a gas. He made a list of things as a Mr. Beast fan. He made a list of things he would like to see in a oncoming video. Okay. Guess what he said on camera on his YouTube short? Yeah, he gave me and none of them were good. And one guy, one said to him, none of the ideas were good, right? And Mr. Beast looks at the camera and says, none of them were good. They were all terrible. Wow! What a way to scar your fan base. Like, if somebody gave me a letter of videos they want me to do, or a comment saying, can you please make a video on this game or this glitch or mod this game or whatever, I'm not going to go on my YouTube shorts and talk shit about you. I'm not going to say stuff like, oh, your video idea was awful. Your video sucks. Like, your idea is so terrible. No, because that's disrespectful to your fan base, the people that watch your content, who like your videos. They don't want to be spoken to in that kind of way. I'm tired of this toxic community, like of people berating people that are lower than you, or this is gotta stop. Everybody is equal in this world. We're all equal, and we need to be treated as such. But I'm sick of it. So anyway, let's get into the video for Pete's sake.
Deleted comments and character assassination. This comes after ex-Mr. Beast employee Dogpack404, also known as Dawson, uploaded 2 videos accusing Mr. Beast of having a predator on his team, as well as other unethical, fraudulent, and criminal activities. But are these allegations real, or is this all simply a big ploy to smear the reputation of YouTube's most popular creator? Hi, I'm the Internet Anarchist. I create weekly YouTube documentaries, and today we're going to be diving into the Mr. Beast situation. It goes without saying, but Mr. Beast, aka Jimmy Donaldson, is an extremely popular individual.
Yes, he is.
He's the most subscribed
I'm subscribed to him.
With a staggering 308 million subscribers. Jimmy built a reputation in the YouTube community for combining acts of extreme generosity with interesting challenges.
Well, I'm a YouTuber. I mean, you can see the camera.
Yes, he goes, okay, right here. This is where I get really angry. He goes, he's going up to a homeless person and filming him giving him $1,000. Okay, yes, you're gonna apply. There's 2 types of things you can think of this. A, this is very nice that he's doing that. He's helping the homeless. He's giving them a lot of money to help them get on their way. You know what? That is very nice to do, okay? That is respectful and very nice to do. But on the other hand, you're filming it. You're filming a person. You're taking advantage of people. And also, like, you want a reaction. You're basically doing this to get views. You're not doing this for the generosity. You're doing this just to get views. If you are doing it for generosity, you're a great person. That's very nice of you. But you're just going up to a person. You're basically saying, "Oh, this is going to give me a lot of views." Maybe not, but there's other content creators that are saying the same thing. And you know what? I thought about that makes it's kind of shady. Like when you think about it, like it's kind of shady. Like you're just going up to a random person that on the street. Like, here's $1,000. He even says, before I pause the video, you can see a camera right there. You're literally filming a guy that's homeless and you're giving him money. What's respectful enough to do? You're helping him out, but you're filming it for YouTube. Which you're just doing this. We all know you're just doing this to get views. You're not doing this for the goodness of your heart. You're doing this just to get views. That's real scummy.
Just to the series where I just, be nice and just give people some help.
But that could be nice though. Okay, it could be though. It could be nice. I don't know. It's just like, but this is not the least. This is the least. You can take that 2 ways, but that's just one of the examples. And I watched this through a content creator. This is me learning this stuff over the course of a couple of weeks, watching this stuff. So,
That's right. The next Mono Max jackpot is an estimated $70 million plus an estimated $40 million.
So, it's about $10,000. I'm not
Unfortunately, Jimmy's YouTube empire has recently come under fire following the release of several damning allegations regarding him and his best friend Chris Tyson.
Yeah.
On one hand, Chris is facing backlash for alleged inappropriate interactions with minors on a Discord server, which I've already uploaded.
Yeah, Mr. Beast's best friend, Chris Tyson, apparently talks to minors online. Yeah, that is, you don't do that. That's not right. You're like 30 years old. So that's kind of inappropriate, and this is one of the guys that works on Mr. Beast's YouTube channel. He's inappropriate and stuff to minors. Yeah, that is not something you want to do, and YouTube should be getting. This is not acceptable. Like, this is disgusting, and like I need to. This is just, you can't do that. Like, you can't. Like, you can't be talking to minors when you're an adult on YouTube. If I was talking to the problem, there's two things that can, let's say for example, if you're talking to YouTube comments, it's a bloody comment. I can answer anyone's comment, but if they're trying to talk to me like as like a date or like they're like kids and I found out they're on my, you can't talk to them. You have to be like, I'm too old, I can't do that. But if you're just talking like if some kid gives you a comment says, I love your videos, dude, you can say thanks for your videos. You can always talk. You just can't like. You know what I mean? You can't you can still talk to people on there. Just don't be inappropriate or you can't. You know what I mean? You can't date them or anything like that. But you can always answer a comment. But you just can't do anything else. But this is this inappropriate stuff that's happened to this channel, and Google needs to understand this. This is unacceptable, and I'm tired of it. I the more and more days that go by, the more allegations just keep coming out. And honestly, this is the channel that I am subscribed to. And everybody is on the Mr. Beast bandwagon, and I'm going to be part of it too. This is not gonna. No, you're not gonna get away with this stuff. Like, more people that you try to ignore, and the more people are going to keep talking about this. Big content creators and small content creators. I'm not like the smallest content creator. I'm not the biggest. I have 420 something, 400 something. Like, I don't know. But you get what I'm trying to say though. Like, I don't care. If you don't, this stuff is scummy. And you're gonna, if you try to sue Dogpack and all this stuff, more people are gonna come out and talk about this. It's gonna keep going until Google or YouTube stops this. This is not acceptable. This guy has been on YouTube for over 8 years, and all you hear about is this Mr. Beast. And if he's a good person, yes, but now all I'm gonna hear about is his allegations every day. Like, for Pete's sake, like, just.
Full video talking about. On the other hand, Jimmy is being accused of faking key elements of his videos and
this is Dogpack. He's talking about the allegations. He talks about stuff that's been happening, and it's going over some stuff that's been going on. So if you haven't watched his video, I'm surprised because it's been they literally notify you about this all the time. I've really been getting notifications about this stuff for days. So yeah, he'll talk about. If you haven't watched, go watch Dogpack's video about the Mr. Beast allegations and stuff. And if you love Mr. Beast, you might not want to watch it. But yeah, there's some really just stuff that's come out, and I'm gonna cover a bit of it.
Profiting of fans through shady
I'm kind of
tactics.
reacting to it, guys. I'm kind of talking about it in this video, so.
Like illegal lotteries. The majority of the accusations leveled against Jimmy would come from one of his former employees, Dogpack 404. On the 24th of July 2024, Dogpack uploaded a video titled, "I worked for Mr. Beast, he's a fraud," which started with the claim that Jimmy was deliberately manipulating the psychology of young viewers and had been rigging certain portions of his videos.
I wanted to provide some context to this video. I'm a former Mr. Beast employee, and today I am alleging that the company rigged me.
Before I go any further, I know, why does he look like he's drugged?
And
his eyeballs are way out to, what the?
Did illegal lotteries and sold fake signatures. I would consider that fraud, okay?
Yeah, I don't use YouTube. I don't know why this. I hate these YouTube ads. I don't even really. Actually, I'm gonna. If I ever do any video reacting to stuff, guys, I'm just gonna download the video on, Windows Media Player, or something. Whatever media player. I have Media Player installed. I'm gonna be doing that from now on when I do reactions and stuff, because these ads are just annoying.
Thank Thank you. Enjoy the video.
Dawson continued the video by outlining the steps of how the Mr. Beast brand was using reward-based psychology to get young viewers to act in a certain manner.
Now, Mr. Beast intentionally manipulates these children's vulnerable minds for profit using 3 simple steps, which closely align with the 3 major types of behavioral learning.
Let's hear about it.
One is getting the viewer to associate the brand with trust and authority.
Yep.
Mr. Beast videos are real, and he's a great guy that gives away big rewards to
he gives money away to homeless people on the street and sticks a camera on their face, which is not, honestly, could be sticked up in 2 different ways. It's generosity, but it's also, I want tons of views. You know, I don't need to go to a guy in the street and put a camera on their face and say, here's $1,000, now look at the camera for views. No, I can just be a respectful person and go up to someone and give them $50 if they need it. I'm not going to put a camera on their face. You know, really.
Followers. I will show you irrefutable evidence in a minute that his videos are in fact fake. Step 2 is showing the viewers that when people interact with Mr. Beast in a way that benefits Mr. Beast, when they do what he tells them to do, they win big rewards.
Following this, Dogpack pointed out several
Bill Scummy, isn't it? What do you hear about this?
inconsistencies and rigged scenarios in a number of Jimmy's previous videos.
Also, if what we had to film was scripted, you know, because what we do is not scripted, so you have to plan for a bunch of variables that you can't control, blah, blah.
It is scripted. There's a lot of proof that's come out about this, but Jimmy, there's a lot of proof that's come out that your videos are scripted. There's like more than 400 people that have talked about this, so obviously they're scripted. There's so much science that go into it. So if you can really come out and really show some proof that they're not scripted, because there's a lot of proof that they are scripted, and you're lying to your audience. But scripting videos isn't the worst thing to do on the planet. Jesse Widgway is the Psycho Dads, the Psycho series. Those were all scripted, and he lied about that for 5 years about the Psycho series. And we all know what the Psycho series is. If you don't know what Psycho Dad is, I'm very surprised. But yeah, the Psycho Dad series was a guy who would spaz out and yell over the video games, and yeah, it was just a very scary thing, because if this was real, I felt bad for him, but it was all scripted, so that's good news though. But it's like, okay, Jesse lied about stuff too, but that's all it was. He didn't do anything else that was sketchy. Well, I haven't watched his channel in a while. I don't know if he's done anything else wrong. I know him and his friend Corin have had some issues. Yeah, there's been problems with those two. I heard they got back together though, which is kind of cool. Well, lucky you did. Anyway, let's not get into that drama. Well, you know what, I won't go there. But yeah, so like, yeah, that's all it is. This guy has done. There's allegations to fake lotteries. There is lying to kids. There is the workplace environment's not safe. There is one of your best friends is talking to minors online. There's just too much shit that's going on, and this guy is trying to silence everyone with. No, you can't be doing this stuff. This stuff is wrong. YouTube needs to stop this. If YouTube gets mad at people for parroting The Simpsons Hit and Run or whatever, or one little person might say one bad word, you can let this guy do all this and you don't do anything about it? You gotta be kidding me.
What we did was script.
This is bullcrap. I don't care if he's the golden goose of YouTube. I don't care if he's the golden boy. You don't do this. You don't get away with this stuff. This is unacceptable.
Dude, holy shit, this stuff would be easy to pump
Oh,
out.
he even swears, dude. Oh, he's a mister. He never swears on camera. Oh, yes, and there's even allegations of him saying inappropriate. I'm not gonna go into that because I don't want to get my video too. There's videos of him actually throwing along some racist stuff. Yeah, this guy. There's been stuff like that too. That's the least. But there's just so much stuff that comes out, dude. I'm gonna just play the video.
But this train track is CGI, these bus wheels are CGI, this explosion is fake, shredder is CGI, this car is digitally lifted, this pit is fake, this guy is fake, this raccoon is a paid actor, costs more than $1, this city is not abandoned, these buildings are CGI, and that's your only way out. You can literally get an Uber to the airport for $20. That's not a lurker, it's just a guy. This whole room is fake, this contestant is an actor and a secret employee at Mr. Beast, and out through this fake door twice, this line is scripted, this action is scripted, in fact,
oh, you made a bad mistake firing this employee, Mr. Beast. He is just roasting you clean.
That's pretty much all
roasting your ass.
with Mac are scripted.
Including some extra touches to a challenge video in post-production was one thing, but outright influencing the outcome of said challenge or contest was a completely different story.
Okay, so Mr. Beast fabricates some contestant dialogue and timers and movements and storylines and uses a bunch of shitty CGI, but who really cares? I mean, the videos are just for entertainment only, right? I mean, it's not like he's ever rigged the results of a challenge. That would be impossible because he films with hundreds of random subscribers, right? Wrong. Let's look at this video. Not only were the results of this video completely scripted.
1664 block. Good taste with a twist.
Bleeping ads.
Pain makes a lot of noise. When Pain says you can't.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably just put this on Windows.
But the contestants.
Windows. What do you call it? Windows Media Player, because I do have that application, so I'm gonna probably do that.
Are not random subscribers.
So many people had jobs.
Oh, that contestant had to get out for her job? I guess you forgot she's your hiring manager. I should recognize.
Oh, she's your hiring manager. Oh, you have people that you're even faking employees are part of your videos. Oh, that's real scummy.
His own girlfriend.
Isn't it Mr. Beast?
So yeah, the random subscribers you see in challenges are actually never random. They're almost always local to.
But I have to pause. I'm sorry for pausing so much, but I got. Well, you guys can watch this. I'm talking alongside this crap. I have been Mr. Beast literally says in the next 8 days, if you subscribe to my channel, you might be one of my new videos or blah blah blah. I didn't subscribe for that reason. I'm kind of smart enough to know that's probably not ever going to happen. I kind of know that at least. But there's probably some people that really fall for that, and that's real scummy. Like he'll literally say, "Oh, if you subscribe to my channel in the next 8 days, I'll let you be in one of my videos." Well, you know what? I've been subscribed to his stinking channel for 2 years, and I never got an email to be in one of his videos. So yeah, obviously to be one of his challenges. So obviously that's not true. Yeah. Because you're Epic Gamer, you don't have like 1K subscribers. Oh, you're like or I don't know, whatever YouTuber doesn't have a file. Oh, you're not worth my time. Blah blah blah. Like, I don't know what it is, but it's just like you don't tell people. Here's free. He even says stuff like free phones. You know, if you subscribe in the next 10 days, you're gonna free iPod. I'll put a free iPod in the mail and send it to your house. Like, yeah, like that's gonna happen. And people actually did subscribe for that reason, guys. A lot of people want, kids, they want free iPods. Who wouldn't want a free iPod? I wouldn't care either. I want a free iPod, but you're not gonna get a free iPod. It's just a scam. It's a scam to get you to subscribe to his channel, and it's all kinds of wrong.
And oftentimes, friends and family of Mr. Beast employees, or just the employees.
This guy in this challenge, if you didn't know, guys, he is actually an employee. This guy was an employee of his. This guy is not some random guy who was a subscriber. He was an employee on Mr. Beast's show, on the Mr. Beast team. He is an actual employee right there. No, I'm not saying that myself. Other people. You can really look it up. It's real scummy.
In addition to this, Dogpack shared a message from another former employee who claimed that the Mr. Beast crew decided to rig the contest to avoid a PR problem.
According to a former Mr. Beast employee, it would have been a PR problem if the boys had won by a lot. And because so many of the female contestants were Mr. Beast employees who got out immediately, production stepped in to actually make the results of the challenge closer. You can actually see some of this happen on camera, like when Jimmy pays one of the boys $10,000 to leave, which is twice as much as the actual prize money. It doesn't make the same offer to the girl.
Okay, we know you have money, Mr. Beast, but you don't have to keep throwing it in your face like, here, I got one, here's $1,000. Like, this is just, even that can get wrong after all. Honestly, like, this is like the kid on the Philly Opera, like, when he bucks up money, like, the guy who just folds, like, this is just infuriating. I don't care how much money you have. I don't care. Like, I don't care. I don't care about the money. I don't care. Stop being such a...
The boys are blowing you out of the water. I
cocky
paid
little...
the one guy who got to tell him to leave. Now if you don't...
Yeah, you paid him to leave. You're real happy about that.
And that was all for nothing.
At another point, he gives the girls a camera drone so they would have been able to see how many boys were left. It doesn't work out, but seeing how much they're willing to help them on camera, I'm willing to believe that they did, in fact, help them off camera.
The authenticity of Mr. Beast's videos wasn't the only thing being called into question, as DogPack also presented allegations of him exploiting young viewers through illegal lotteries and other dubious marketing tactics.
Yeah, we hear this.
So now that I've explained some of the ways that Mr. Beast lies to build trust with his audience, I want to go on to explain how he exploits that trust for profit through running illegal lotteries, selling fake signatures, giving children diabetes, and more.
It's worth noting that, at least in the US, it's illegal for anyone besides the government to hold a lottery.
but
the textbook
it's just-
definition of
it's
a
just something
lottery
else.
is anything that includes the opportunity or chance to
great.
win a
This is
valuable prize and requires a form of payment to enter. A typical giveaway would have to eliminate any barrier to entry or monetary requirement to be considered legal. According to DogPack, Mr. Beast used giveaways to incent incentivize young viewers into buying more of his merch and other projects.
Of our limited edition 40 mil special shirts, we're celebrating 40 million subscribers.
Yeah, and also he didn't. I think he's gonna talk about it.
With a really big video, then we will sign that shirt, and some of them will get random prizes like this. In 10 minutes, right, because we gotta give them time to do their cart, we'll give 2 orders $500 each. 5 minutes.
Yeah, sure you will. I'd love to see that. I'm sure that's just a flat lie. Jimmy.
Someone's getting $3 grand in there. In 5 minutes, we're gonna do the same thing again. We're gonna put $1,000 in a random order. 2 minutes.
Sure you are.
Minutes.
Sure. How much money do you have to flow away like that? I watched SpongeBob season 6, and there's even an episode that says you should be throwing all your money away because you might not have any left. Like this is just ridiculous.
Starter gets 2,000.
I mean, you don't have to float it. This is just infuriating. People, I have money, so I get. Enough of this stupid crap, dude. I don't care how much money you have. I don't care.
$1,000. Good luck, everybody.
So this was a 6-hour live stream.
I don't give a shit, dude.
They took it down off YouTube, but 5 hours of it are still up on their Facebook page. And during those 5 hours, I counted 46 illegal lotteries.
At the stream, Jimmy would claim that he had done something with the most recent orders, and that he was giving away too many prizes to make a profit, something that DogPack alleged was impossible.
We need to stop giving everyone something. Just like almost everything that someone's bought, we put something in their package. I'm not gonna make fun.
In 5 hours, we gave away about $50,000 worth of stuff and sold over 50,000 t-shirts. Selling these t-shirts at $42 each, profit margin would be about $22. But even if they were making like $1 per shirt, they would still be fine. Also, by my estimates, only 1 in every 1,600 orders actually won a prize. And I guarantee he has real-time analytics on his laptop. He knows they make more money every time he says, "Oh my God, guys, we're giving away so much stuff. We're not even gonna make a profit. Please, don't you want me to make a profit?"
The giveaway stream was seemingly not an isolated incident, as Mr. Beast repeated the strategy multiple times on a much larger scale.
4 months later, Mr. Beast signed shirts again, but this time it was a 24-hour live stream with way more illegal lotteries. And by the way, the rest of these streams were taken down shortly after upload, so all I have is some old clips.
I wonder why it took him down, because maybe he doesn't want people to know how scummy this stuff is. Yeah.
Reddit threads talking about them. Now this stream did say, "We're doing a ton of giveaways, no purchase necessary," in the description. But to be eligible to win most prizes, you had to make a purchase.
Would you prefer that we throw money in random orders, or that we throw items in random orders?
Yeah.
Somebody screamed in chat, "I want to switch!
Hey.
Buy a shirt!"
In 30 minutes, we are giving away my car to someone that buys merch.
DogPack also stated that...
Yeah, I really think this is just a lie. Like, if somebody actually got their stuff, you need to actually make a video on it or something, because a lot of people are saying this is just fake, because people actually did want stuff, and they didn't even get their prizes. Some people didn't even get their prizes, so, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. It's very, like, yeah.
of the stream that was misleading, such as Mr. Beast not even signing some of the t-shirts himself.
Yeah. It does say this limited tee sign.
They're your fans. You should be signing I mean, yes, if you don't want to sign every single shirt, you could have your friends and you all work together to sign shirts. Like the Psycho Dad series, obviously the Chestiana's mom or whatever. I guess the dad did it off camera when they weren't doing the sketch. I'm pretty sure they did it off camera. They would sign people's t-shirts or whatever. You're part of the fans. If I had a fan base, well, I do, but what I'm saying is if I had t-shirts to give, I would sign them myself with my family I wouldn't just let everyone else do it for me. Like, they're your fans. Don't you want to help? Don't you want to write your own signature, whatever, on the shirt? Like, don't you want to be a part of that? Because they're your fans. If I would do that for my fans, because I care about people that watch my channel.
Signed by Mr.
I care about people. I'm not like that.
Beast and crew, but the description says it's signed by a member of the Mr. Beast crew, and it doesn't say anywhere that other members will sign.
Yeah, a member. It's probably Chandler getting. Oh, we'll make him do it all. I don't know. Poor Chandler.
And MB deceiving people into believing it was signed by Mr. Beast.
People pick on him a lot too, by the way. I've seen them be mean to him sometimes. Like, leave him alone. He's a nice guy. So I've seen some videos of them teasing him a lot. It's like, leave him alone, bro.
Clip of Tyler maybe not forging, using Mr. Beast's signature. So Tyler signs MB, which is Mr. Beast's signature. Then he covers it, signs his own initials.
He's not even, he covers it and signs his own. Mr. Beast not even signed your t-shirt. So you guys want a signature? It's not even coming from Mr. Beast. It's coming from him. It isn't even from Mr. Beast. Like, you see what I mean, though? There's even the smallest stuff. There's big allegations, just small. Like, he cares more about the money, dude. I don't think he cares. I don't know. Like, there's a lot of things that have been coming out these days, and it makes me kind of sad. But at the same time, I've noticed some stuff about him that before you guys know. He actually is kind of rude. Like, he even says it, like I said, the whole gas station thing. Oh, a fan gave me an idea for a video. They were all bad. They were all terrible. Ouch. If your fan watched your video, they're going to be so sad to hear that, like, so crusty you said that. Like, if somebody made a video idea for me, and they give me a letter or something saying, can you do a video? I'm not going to go on camera and say, oh yeah, all your videos suck, bro. No, because that's rude. I would just say, thanks for your feedback. I'm not going to go on camera and bash you and make you look like you're not worth anything.
TC.
Because that's not the way I treat my fan base. I care about people that watch my videos.
Smirks, looks around, and then...
I'm just gonna cut this.
Could you make it any more obvious?
If these weren't already signs that Mr. Beast was open to exposing his young audience to gambling, he almost worked with a predatory sponsor called Mystery Box.
What?
About 3 years or 2.5 years ago when I started working with Jimmy, what was becoming really popular were these like mystery loot crate like internet sites where it's basically like CSGO skins, but you'd go on and be like, here's the Supreme box, and you'd pay $50 for it.
Oh, didn't RiceGum did quite a few people.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, they got a lot of hate for that.
Right.
Jimmy was, he wanted to work with that company when he heard about it, because there was a lot of money, and we wanted to give that money away in a video, and I had to talk him back on it. I was like, listen, we're not promoting gambling. I think people are going to see this negatively. So it was a long conversation that him and I had to have, which eventually we passed on the deal. And then Jake, Paul, and RiceGum ended up doing that deal and got a lot of hate for it.
Dogpack continued by alleging other Mr. Beast products, such as Feastables, had gambling-adjacent elements, because they included the chance of getting a ticket that could be redeemed for other prizes.
My manager literally said at one point that they wanted to associate buying a Feastables with your dream coming true. So they're pitching ideas like, buy a Feastables, win 10K, buy a Feastables out of a vending machine, and the vending machine just starts spitting out money.
Okay, there's one thing to want people to buy your chocolate bars, and you want your fans to buy your merch and chocolate, right? That's fine, that's all good. But you don't tell your fan base, oh, you might get $1,000 in your chocolate bar. If that's a real thing and you actually did snakes, that's fine. But if you're just saying that and that's never in any chocolate, that's pretty scummy. Like that's you can't do that. That is gambling. This is gambling for children, and you shouldn't be promoting gambling for children. The only gambling for children that you have is arcades and prizes. That's as far as arcade gambling. That's as far as gambling goes for children. This is a bit much, honestly.
buy a Feastables and it has a ticket to Disney World, whatever, right? I don't want to put a lot of hearsay into this video. You should just believe the receipts that I'm showing you and not what I'm saying. But I swear to God, I said to somebody at the company, I feel like Feastables is 70% a chocolate company and 30% a lottery targeting children. And this higher up person at Mr. Beast said it was probably closer to the other way around. He was laughing about it, like 70% a lottery, 30% a chocolate company.
However, Dogpack would acknowledge that Mr. Beast had a no purchase necessary clause in some of their promotional material.
The only place you'll find no purchase necessary is either on the Feastables Twitter account because it's a rule of the platform, and even still they try to push it. No perched neck, or hidden deep in the Feastables website under a FAQ. And to enter for free, you have to mail in separate 3" by 5" hand-addressed written index cards, up to 10 a day. Do you think kids are gonna do that shit or just beg their parents when they're at Walmart for the YouTuber diabetes lottery ticket?
YouTube diabetes lottery ticket. Oh, that's good. Oh man. I actually in my Walmart these Mr. Beast chocolates aren't even there. I don't see them for some reason. I don't know if it's not in the. It's not. They're not. I can't find them. So, but now that I know all the stuff about him, well, I might want to try chocolate, but I don't know, to see how it tastes. But I'm not gonna go and buy like 1,000 chocolate bars just to get $1,000. Like honestly, I don't care how much money you have, Jimmy. I don't care. I don't give a shit. You know, you don't stop trying to. No one walks up to a homeless person and there's even people on YouTube that I've seen YouTube shorts of people going up to people saying, "You okay, man? I'll give you a burger and I'll give you money." Okay, that's very nice, but you're filming a YouTube video. You're basically doing that to get views. You're not doing that. I don't think you're doing that to be. Maybe you are, but it seems kind of like scummy because you're putting a camera in the guy's face or woman's face. Like they don't want. I don't think all of them want to be filmed. Like they're on the street. They're firsties. You don't need to film them. Honestly, like, I mean, yeah, it's still generosity in the long run. You're giving them, you're helping the person out who has trouble. That is it's still generous in a way. Of course it is. I'm not saying it isn't. I'm not preaching here. I'm not trying to say it isn't. All I'm saying is that when you film a video for a person that's homeless, and you're putting a camera near them saying, I have a YouTube channel and I'm gonna film you over there. Here's $1,000. You basically want the person to go, thank you so much, and hug. Yeah, you want so then people watch it and you get 1,000 views. You're not. It's like it's kind of it's kind of 50-50. You're being nice, but it's kind of like, are you really trying to be nice, or you're just trying to get 1 million views? Because and that's not coming from me myself. There's a lot of people that are saying that about that video of Jimmy. I'm not the only one that's saying that, but yeah, it's kind of 50-50. Either you are being nice or you're doing that to get views. If it's the second one, that's just awful. Like, it's scummy.
How is this legal? How do you mail something without making a purchase?
It was apparent that Mr. Beast was willing to employ some legally grey marketing tactics to boost product sales, but sadly, this wouldn't be the only time he utilized shady means to get what he wanted. The expose video posted by Dogpack would go on to garner over 11 million views within just 2 weeks of being public, and received an extremely positive reception from viewers, with over 627,000 likes, and supportive comments from viewers stating, "If this video mysteriously disappears, I've downloaded a copy. This comment serves as my confirmation that this video once existed. Bro just exposed the biggest YouTuber ever, followed by 300 million plus people. That's a hell of an achievement." As well as, YouTube should be held accountable for pumping millions for these shady operators to keep exploiting kids. However,
YouTube should be responsible for this. This is not right. You can't expect small content creators to get away with one bad thing, or doing one download game, or showing you how to download games on GameCube. But then you have someone that's whipping off kids, exploiting the homeless, doing illegal lotteries, and all this unsafe work environments and all this other stuff. You don't expect people to do that, and you can't get away with stuff like that. YouTube shouldn't be getting away with this. Like, if I can't get away with something minor, more popular people getting away with this stuff. It's not right.
You could imagine the response from Mr. Beast was not so kind, with a member of the Mr. Beast team coming forward to debunk some of Dogpack's claims, with a tweet from user Chucky stating, "I want to quickly debunk some of the info in this video, since the guy who made it was on my team. It was my decision to fire him for erratic behavior. He worked at the company for less than a month, and wasn't an employee for most of the videos he mentions to acknowledge on. There's so much in this video, and I want to specifically address him saying our videos are fake and staged, because this is not true. I was on the set for many of the-
If the videos are fake, that's perfectly fine to make fake videos. Like, fake videos is okay, but the legal lotteries and saying if you buy Mr. Beast Feastables that you get free money inside, yeah, I don't think that you can't do that unless you're giving away free money. Okay, but you can't tell people something that's not true. That's illegal. You can't do that.
These videos. You won't get into a video unless your family or friends is someone that works at Mr. Beast. This is a wild statement that can be easily proven wrong. There's probably hundreds or thousands of people who have no affiliation to friends or family of Mr. Beast's employees. Think the 456 people in Squid Game, or ages 1 to 100.
Oh, yeah, the Squid Game video. Oh no, there's a lot of stuff about that.
More than like a dozen people, lol. The train track was CGI, the bus was a CGI, the pit is fake. He acts like he's exposing us for using CGI to make backgrounds look cool, when we have done multiple public behind the scenes videos with So Crispy showcasing this. It's clearly not a secret. On top of that, we did drive buses in that pit, and same with the train you claim we didn't. The raccoon was a paid actor. I don't even know what to say about this. Clearly not an actor, lol. Island cost more than $1. Not true. We did pay $1 for this island. You can Google Mr. Beast purchases Outer Banks Island for $1, which stated this before the video was released. He moved into a mansion 2 months before being in the video, $1 million mansion. He talks about how 2 months before we filmed the first Mac video that he moved into a mansion. Mac was staying at a friend's house, and I'm not sure how that proves anything or why it's relevant. The wink was added in post. Bruh, he really did wink. This is a flat-out lie again. The revenge storyline was added in post. He implies 42 and 58 was scripted and not real. The contestants themselves have talked about this on streams they did after the video. They legit didn't like each other. He also claimed 58 was on the far opposite side and didn't hear him. Just because he was on the other side of the room, you don't think 58 heard him yell? How on earth would he know? Not only were the results for this video completely scripted, but the contestants are not random subscribers. He claims the 100 boys vs 100 girls video is scripted, and the proof is a random text saying it is. That's it. It was not scripted. Jimmy probably had countless people on set for that video, and it would have been impossible to
I have no idea what's going on.
This video was not scripted. I was on set for this, and there was no bias for who won. He also...
Okay, so he is talking about this part, but there's been a lot of stuff, a lot of the more serious stuff, he has not come out and talked about it. He could be lying about this, but, okay, this stuff he's talking about, but then the other stuff about the illegal lotteries and the not safe work environments and all this other stuff, you're not going to cover any of that. You're not going to say all this stuff. We do this. Yeah, you this is not right. Like, you gotta speak up for the other stuff, because the other stuff's even worse than faking videos. Faking videos is not the worst thing ever. A lot of YouTubers do it. Angry Grandpa did it. Jesse Widgway, Psycho Dad did it. A lot of YouTubers do that fake video stuff, and honestly, it's fine. It's not a crime. Okay, unless you're doing something, well, really, actually, at the same time, it can be kind of messed up, because if the Psycho Dad series is fake, but let's say another series isn't fake and someone is actually being, used and stuff, that stuff actually could be sketchy. So there is a dodgy line to what should be fake and what shouldn't be, in my opinion. Like, faking the Psycho series it's kind of morbid in a way. Like, yeah, that is cool. We all know it's fake. It's nice to know that stuff is all fake. And his dad's not crazy and that everything's fine, but for the first 4 years when I watched that videos, I actually thought they were real. And now that I'm older, I'm a little bit better at knowing that, but I thought that stuff was real because it was getting more and more real after a while. And even Corn even said that's why I quit being on the camera, because he didn't like how real it was getting. And yeah, I can't blame you. It was getting pretty real, pretty
implies the video is fake because we had some employees in each team. The employees in the video were there to fill in for people who tested positive for COVID last minute before filming.
Okay.
Thea, Jimmy's GF, mentioned this on the podcast over a year ago.
I only care about
If it
this
wasn't for
part. I want to
COVID,
get
they
to the
would
more.
not have been in it.
Come on.
They had the same money on the line as everyone else. Some random text of someone thinking it was rigged doesn't mean it's rigged. Well, also, I think some of the Mr. Beast giveaways are fake. We do not fake giveaways. I've been hands-on with some of them, and I've personally been...
New Aveeno Daily Moisturizing Cream instantly strengthens skin's moisture barrier.
Any idea who keeps doing that?
I have no idea.
in the person to connect winners with our accounting department to get paid. You also suggested we didn't spend $1 million on Samsung phones, and I can assure you we did. Another lie from you. The Mr. Beast employee would then go on to attempt to present Dogpack as an unreliable source of information by stating he claimed he was under the influence of mushrooms when filming the video. I mean, what's going on?
What?
I don't want it to be this long. Dawson himself sounded
What now?
was on shrooms
He was on
when
mushrooms?
filming this video, which might explain some of the made-up stuff. Dawson was only employed from March 25th, 2024, and was let go on April 19th, 2024. He was on a 90-day trial, and we ended it early and paid him out to June 25th, as we guaranteed the 90 days of pay so that he could transition into a new job. I'd appreciate it if everyone reading this could help dispel all this fake rumors by spreading this info. Jimmy spends unfathomable amounts of money and time to ensure the integrity of what he does, and I hate to
I don't know what's yeah, some of the stuff I don't know, like
see it come into question with a bunch of lies.
But this stuff, he is coming out trying to fight back. But then the other stuff, the other illegal lotteries and all the other allegations, he's not talking about. See, this is what, and he even sued Dogpack. Dude, that even makes it more like, kind of like, but you won't talk about it. You won't tell the people this is fake or give some proof. We need proof here. Like, this stuff is fake. Or, not, this scummy lottery stuff. We need some more, like, yeah, this is just, I don't know. I'm just giving my opinion about this stuff. I have every right to talk about it like everyone else. Like, this is, I'm just talking about my opinions on this. And, yeah, what I've heard, and I need to I'm going to jump on this bandwagon for this video, because this is something that everyone's talking about, and I'm going to jump on the Mr. Beast bandwagon too. Because I want to talk about it, because you can't lie to kids, you can't do, there's unsafe work environments, and I don't know if he's going to talk about it in this video, but there's some really scummy stuff that's come out, and it just makes me, my jaw drops. I'm like, what? Mr. Beast did this? Like, what? It's so bad.
If you leave this up, then you're a hypocrite. With accusations of lies, fake evidence, and creating a baseless hit piece, it wouldn't be long before Dawson would respond to the comments, defending his original video, stating, "Debunking your debunking. Good character assassination attempt. You leave out my unpaid trial period and also my time working for Idea Guys, a company for which Mr. Beast is a client. The founder of Idea Guys also had to get permission from Mr. Beast to hire me, so weird you guys didn't tell him that I was erratic. Also, weed and shrooms was an obvious joke. Jimmy doesn't know more than like a dozen people. You expect people to believe this? How many people do his employees know? Who is the contestant in the Train vs. Pit? How about Lambo vs. Shredder? How did Ava's cousin Justin get into the Chocolate Factory video? Or Della vlogs? CGI is clearly not a secret. Cool, so when Jimmy was accused of using too much CGI in Train vs. Pit, why did he deny it on Twitter? The raccoon was a paid actor. Bro, you expect people to believe Chris and Chandler were petting an actual wild raccoon? From your own source on the island. The transfer tax was $1 and the
I guess that part makes kind of sense, I don't know.
company also paid $27 in tax and fees for the property. Also, you lease it back to the owner for $0, $1.
You know the sarcasm? This guy has so much sarcasm. Like, not this guy. You, Mr. B, you respect me? Dude, just explain it to people. You don't have to be like that. God.
Plus $27 equals $28. This wink was added in post. It was. Compare that wink to the other contestants.
There's even a video, I don't know if he's going to talk about it in this video, but there's a video of him saying when he tipped the pizza guy $1,000. Yeah, I even watched that video months ago. Apparently, he told there's been behind the scenes footage that's come out of Jimmy saying to the pizza guy, "Okay, when I hand you the money, I want you to look shocked and very surprised that I'm giving you this." Yeah, that's scripting it. This is just
in other scenes.
Again, faking that stuff isn't too scummy. Faking a video isn't too bad. People making that that's a little bit overreacting, right? But the illegal lotteries and all the other stuff that's come out, I think that needs to be looked into a little bit more, because that shouldn't be happening. I hope people look into that, because it's like other people are getting in trouble for the most minor things on YouTube. I swear. Like, I mean, But you don't get it, but this guy can do all this other stuff and not get in trouble at all. Like, come on, bro. Even though he has a lot of money, you can't, this stuff shouldn't be happening anyway. It's like, it's not right.
Or none of his TikToks, his mouth always partially opens. Here, that doesn't happen, because in the original footage, it was a blink, altered to match the false revenge narrative. Interesting how he didn't mention altering the
It's the raccoon.
That's refreshing. That's some mistake.
And like throws it onto the bed, and I'm sure you can pull this clip up. The edit is very strange because there's a zoom in and pan up, so it like hides the fact that the raccoon is going on the bed. But what it's really doing is hiding the fact that someone's throwing the raccoon. And then there's a voiceover in post of Jimmy saying, "Oh man, the raccoon just ran into the hotel or whatever," and they're like screaming at it and shit. So it's like almost, I wouldn't say animal abuse, but like it's kind of borderline mistreatment when you're just like using it as a prop and then scaring it for no reason.
That's not weird. That's really messed up. I hope you guys can hear what Dogpack just said. That is, but this guy's crazy. Like, there's even more. You can really go look up Mr. Beast's allegations on YouTube. I don't think I'm gonna be able to cover everything in this video, but I'm gonna try to find something. But there's a lot of stuff that's come out, and I need to make a video on this stuff because I don't really give an ass about this has to be shown about. I don't care. Like, you can't hide this stuff. Like, more people are going to talk about this regardless of what you say. This stuff is wrong. You can't be doing this stuff.
Dogpack would also address his Mr. Beast non-disclosure agreement.
And you suing Dogpack is pretty scummy of you. Instead of, like, talking about it. You know, there should be more of a, like, this is just, I mean, this stuff, there's not even Dogpack. There's been other people that have come out and said stuff that's been happening. It's not one person. It's like a deranged fan making up lies. It's tons of people are talking about this stuff. It's not one person. It's tons of people. There's too much evidence with this stuff.
He didn't break it, despite...
You need to get a lawyer on this stuff, I swear.
...posting the video.
Because actually, people think that I broke my NDA, but like 90% of that video is public information, and like the other 10% is about crimes. It was like, it was pretty decent.
This guy looks so much like my old friend, I swear. Off topic, but he looks so much like my old friend he's saying all the time.
Really strategic. I don't think they would have a case, and like I've spoken to lawyers and everything. So.
When discussing the cease and desist letter, Dogpack seemed unusually calm and collected about it.
How do you feel about that? Do you feel nervous, or do you feel excited?
Super confident.
You feel
not excited.
Little nervous. A little bit. You gotta feel a little. I would be shitting myself if I were you.
No, I'm not shitting myself.
Well, you're
because it was 100% expected.
Right. And I mean, to be honest, it's cool to be nervous and not scared though, because like you are coming from the perspective of this is what you believe is truth, and you're doing this out of good faith. Like it doesn't.
Dogpack would also bring up new evidence potentially linking Chris Tyson into the alleged fake giveaways.
I do have new evidence of like potentially another legitimate crime, which is that I talked about the golden ticket giveaway for the Willy Wonka video.
Oh, wait, here we go.
Went to a YouTuber called Dello Vlogs. There was another former employee DM'd me on Twitter, and he told me that there's another contestant in that video who his name is Justin, and he's Ava Chris Tyson's cousin. If he did, if they have some explanation, like maybe the contestant dropped out or something, they replaced him with him, then it could be fine. But like in a sweepstakes, if he actually won a golden ticket, which is what the employee is telling me, then that's completely illegal because you have to disqualify your family members.
With no signs.
Yeah, winning a golden ticket for your that should be all chance. You shouldn't be giving. Yeah, and he even says one of the guys who won the golden ticket just so happened to have 1K subscribers. Yeah, just so happened. Like, yeah, that's definitely a coincidence, don't you think?
Of Dogpack backing down.
I mean, Mr. Beast, I've been a fan. I've been subscribed to his channel for 2 years now, and I haven't got any shout. He's never asked me to be in any videos or anything because I guess in his eyes, oh, you're not 1,000K subscribed per channel. I don't want anything to do with you. This whole subscriber count thing needs to stop. Everybody is equal. Everybody should be treated the same. There's no excuse for this stuff. Most people are respectful and dope, but there's been people online that literally say, you have that many subscribers? Ugh. I've heard people say that, and it's like, I don't know who it is, but I've heard people, I'm like, that is disgusting. You know, everybody is who they, you gotta respect everyone for what they have. Like, you know, it's like people have to start somewhere. A person might have 210 subscribers one day, but in 3 years they might have 1,000. Not everybody has to get 1,000K one day, you know? Like, it goes up over time. And yes, some people don't like people's videos. They don't like the way they do the videos. They don't like the way the editing is done. People are like that. And it's like, well, maybe people don't know everything about how to do certain things. It's not a case they don't want to. It's a case they don't know how. They have to look up the toll for everything. And yeah, it's like, I'm just saying, you know, everybody needs to respect people for who they are and what they can do and all that stuff. Everybody does things, I don't know what I'm getting with. You get what I mean.
Removing the video, Mr. Beast would allegedly send him another cease and desist.
Oh, okay, that's coward.
Reading, Dear Mr. Dogpack404, this firm has recently been retained by Mr. Beast YouTube LLC and its founder, Jimmy Donaldson, regarding the unsettling news that you have embarked on a campaign to disparage Mr. Beast as a company and defame Jimmy.
He's not defaming him, he's trying to help out with the allegations. I don't think he's trying to ruin even if you are, dude, this stuff isn't right. You don't scam kids, you don't give false information, you don't do, there's so many things you don't do. There's the Squid Games, I don't think you guys are going to see it in this video, but I'm going to just tell you guys can look it up. I am not making this shit up. This is on YouTube. You can find it somewhere. It's the Mr. Beast allegations. There's a lot of videos. Okay, but I'll just explain it. There's a cease and desist letter, okay? You're going to give Dogpack this letter for trying to make things right, okay? He's trying to make things right. Mr. Beast, there's a video called Squid Games, okay? And it's messed up. Like, there's video of people getting hurt, like, they're not getting fed enough, like, there's a part where they're supposed to survive a certain, I don't know what the video's about, I don't really care, really. But I don't watch Mr. Beast. Ever since I found out he says racist stuff and he's mean to the fan base occasionally. Even before all these allegations came out, I've been kind of like, yeah, I don't watch the videos now, dude, because there's been stuff I've caught him doing myself in the past couple months, and before all this stuff came out, and yeah, I don't know, like. I just don't understand. But okay, back to what I was saying. You're going to give him a cease and desist letter, okay? Even though he has every right what he's doing in the videos is wrong. You can't. In the Hunger Games. What's it called? Whatever the video is called, Squid Games. Yeah, Squid Games. It says people that they need their medications. We'll give it to you and everything like that. If you need medications, we need to give you that. Well, get this. Nobody got their medications in the video. Well, that's wrong. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's come out. I mean, you're giving them, you're trying to silence someone who's trying to help out and give knowledge about the stuff that's been happening. You know how wrong that is? You're silencing someone who's actually trying to help people out with getting scammed by this. You're basically saying, when you give a guy a cease, you're basically saying this stuff's okay. This stuff ain't okay in any stretch of the imagination. It's wrong.
Donaldson as an individual. Not only are your statements about Mr. Beast and Jimmy Donaldson untrue, they also violate their clear binding.
Well, if they're not true, then you have to make some proof here, because some of the stuff you are trying to prove, and some of the stuff you're not even proven. Is it true or is it fake? It's kind of hard to tell, but you have to give more concrete proof, because it's just no one's making the more shady stuff isn't coming out.
Possible terms of your confidentiality and non-disclosure agreement with Mr. Beast, dated on March 25th, 2024. Along with the cease and desist, Dogpack would post a tweet indicating Mr. Beast may have been using intimidation techniques to scare him into silence, with a tweet reading, also, my number got leaked, apparently from a Mr. Beast employee named Kaylee. I've been getting texts from former Mr. Beast employees. A text I received last night claims that James wants to have private investigators start following me.
What the hell, dude? You think that's okay to do? You think that's okay to do? Dude, this is stupid. That's illegal too. You can't do that. That's wrong too. Holy crap. Dogpack should be suing the other person.
and looking into my family's social media accounts to find ways to discredit me. Apparently the best narrative they have right now is that I'm a crazy drug-addicted Mr. Beast superfan that got fired for trying to steal company funds. If this text
I don't think that's true, though.
is true, I will say Mr. Beast.
Yeah, I'm gonna...
Running a business comes with many moving parts, and being able to keep track of it all makes all the difference, especially when it comes to stocking. That's where we come in. Katana's cloud-based inventory management software is full of useful...
Beast, if you want to resort to personal attacks, I'm happy to reciprocate. Or,
Yeah, talk. Just let the guy talk back and forth. You don't have to spy on them like this Spy Kids film, or like this is not Spy Buddies from SpongeBob. This is not a cartoon. Just talk it out like people.
Address the evidence with a tweak container.
Yeah, address the evidence. Not that hard.
Screenshots displaying the text reading, dude, has anyone at Mr. Beast contacted you about the posts you're making? I've been reading the NDA over to see what I can and can't post, because I'd like to move on with my life and try having some type of social media presence, not planning on ever mentioning I worked at Mr. Beast, but if it got out or I somehow accidentally mentioned it, I wanted to make sure I wasn't going to get sued to hell.
Part right
also,
here.
if you're going to post my message for
unsafe practice.
Okay, here's where I need to talk about. This is the part I was trying. Okay, I'm gonna skip ahead. We get the whole lot. I don't care. You guys get the point. I'm going to be skipping to this part. This is where things even get even more real.
This is, toxic workplace, stuff like that.
Yeah, listen to this. Listen to this, guys.
He was very aware of the current controversy and was planning to release a statement, but held back to see what else would be made public.
I also have, more serious allegations that I want to start covering. Also, I heard from a very credible source that Mr. Beast has been sitting on a response to part 1 because he was worried if he posted it, I would instantly respond with part 2, like this is Kids Bop, Kendrick Lamar versus Drake. Also, Mr. Beast's secret CEO has been practically harassing my people on, hey, what's in part 2? What does he know? So I will just tell you, James, what will be in part 3, so you don't have to harass my people. It will be about serious allegations of sexual misconduct in the company and your direct involvement in covering up those crimes. And I'll make sure to give you full credit and plaster your face.
Yeah, this is sketchy, isn't it?
Dogpack wasn't able to discuss what happened with other Mr. Beast employees. He managed to interview a former employee named Jake Weddle.
This is the
part.
part.
Know what Mr. Beast was like behind closed doors.
So anyway, my interview with Jake Weddle, I chose to interview him because I thought he was perfect because he was both on camera and behind the scenes in 2019 and 2020. And also, what people don't know is that he came back in 2021 to be the sole contestant of a Mr. Beast video, which never got uploaded because it went very badly. He also knows about another portable document format who was working at Mr. Beast while actually on the registry. And I'll get more into that story at the end of the video.
At the start of the interview, Jake stated that he'd been featured in several challenges, and that he was part of the Mr. Beast team long enough to witness their transformation from a small channel to a media giant.
I'm Jake Weddle. Most people who, if you know me from Mr. Beast, I'm a deep cut. I'm in a few of the videos, sometimes maybe purposefully kept to the shadows a little bit. I'm in the cutting room floor a lot of the time. But I've been in some videos, I've worked on a lot of them. I was there from 2019 to 2020, 2021-ish when I came back and did some more. I was there when they were authentic, and then I saw the transition to what I feel like is a company. He's like a TV show now. He went from YouTuber guy with the camera to Amazon.
Jake continued by highlighting.
Well, I would, in my opinion, what he just said is like, when Mr. Beast first did videos, I found he was more genuine, he was more nicer. I swear, I wonder if the Jimmy person we knew 5 years ago would actually be more nice to the fans. Because, like I said, I've seen a video on TikTok, YouTube Shorts, of him saying, a fan gave me a letter of videos he would love to see, and he literally said all the ideas were terrible. They were none of them were good. Yeah, I know I've said that already 6 times at this point. But still, that's a fan of your channel. That's really not nice. If some guy on my channel gave me a comment saying, can you please, I'll give an example. One guy on my channel wanted me to do a video on Madagascar 1 glitches. Okay, I don't know, just give an example. And I didn't go to him and say, oh, this is a dumb idea. That game has no glitches. Well, I did kind of say the game doesn't have that many glitches. Madagascar 1 does not have near as many glitches as Madagascar 2 on PS2. But you get what I'm trying to say. But even though the glitch video wasn't the best thing to do because there's not much to do in that game that I know about. In the second game, you've seen my channel. I got tons of glitches on that damn game. It took me over 3 years to record all that damn stuff. Damn it. But you get what I'm trying to say though. I've been slaving away at that game for 3 years trying to record all the damn glitches in that damn game. But at least I got all that damn stuff done. But I will probably come back and play that game at some point and record some more graphical glitches. That's the only glitch I'm probably going to show off because that glitch can be a lot of fun to mess with sometimes. But that's beside the point. A fan did... What I'm trying to say is... I'm getting off topic here, but you get what I'm trying to say. A fan came to my channel and said, can you do some Madagascar 1 glitches? And I said to him... I gave him a like, but I kind of... in my... Yeah, I think I said something like... Yes, that's a good idea, thank you, or something. Or I talked about it on camera. I talked about it like right now. I talked about it, but I didn't say the video was stupid. I just said, like, there's not much to do in the first game. The second game, there's more glitches to actually do. I did not bash him. I did not wrong him in any way. Or she, whoever, I didn't know who it is. But I'm not like that. You know, I respect the people that watch my videos. I love everybody that watches my videos. I love the fans that watch my videos. I enjoy them. Like... This is not me going after Mr. Beast myself. This is, you can see I'm watching YouTubers talk about this. This is not just me doing this. Like, there's everyone else is talking about this. This is an actual thing. It's, if you've not seen this stuff, yeah, this stuff is happening. Mr. Beast has been called out for some stuff. And most of the time I don't usually do rant videos like this, but you know what? This is something I want to jump onto a little bit because, not really the popularity. Well, a little bit. It's a trend. It's something that everyone's talking about. So I'll talk about it. And because it does actually kind of anger me a little bit that this stuff is happening. Because this YouTuber, I am subscribed to him, and he said, "I'll let you be in my videos," not to me, but I've been subscribed to your damn channel for 3 years. I never got one notification to be in one of your videos. Not that I want to be in any videos now after the stuff I've heard. Like, no thanks. I think I'll pass on that now. But I'm not gonna just sit back and not talk about this. This is something that needs to be talked about. And more people, Jimmy, the more people that you try to get rid of, the more people are going to talk about this. I mean, I'm not a 1,000K YouTuber, but you're gonna hear about it from lesser YouTubers, bigger YouTubers like me, and huge and massive content creators like other channels. You're gonna hear about it from different people. It's just gonna be a thing.
Company's work culture, like employees being forced to stay on Mr. Beast's good side to avoid being mistreated, and Mr. Beast's extremely controlling attitude.
The call.
What? Okay, I don't know what I heard just then, but let's just play the video. Oh my god, I'm done with this YouTuber right now. This is just too much stuff.
Around there was very unspoken, but there was a vibe. There was half the people who, if you made Jimmy happy, you were on the good half. And these people got random bonuses and were usually moved up, had more screen time. And then there was people who...
Yeah, it's all about the fame. It's all about the who gives him what he wants. That's basically what's going on here, I guess. Unlike a lot of me and other people who actually care about the fan base, I won't ever criticize people. I don't do that stuff. Like, I don't know how much the stuff is true and fake. There could be some of the stuff could be made up for extra stuff. But I do know that if the other stuff is fully true, this is scummy. You know? Like, I'm just talking about what I've heard, and I'm playing a video for you guys right here to show you some stuff. So I'm not just talking to the camera like I normally do. I am playing a video for you guys to see this stuff. You guys, after you watch my video, you guys can look up this stuff for yourself. There's tons of stuff talking about this. And it's just scummy, dude. How many kids watch this channel? A lot of them are probably kids, and you're tricking kids. This is wrong. You don't do this kind of stuff.
You had a disagreement or butt heads with Jimmy, or just you didn't like it. You know, you were the other half. And I consistently was in the half that Jimmy did. Jimmy doesn't like me. That's fine. I don't like him either. It's okay. I'll just look at this thing. I don't like Jimmy. I hate you so much. He didn't want anyone to get more popular or have more of a way out necessarily. Like, oh, I'm doing my Twitch thing on the side. Don't do that because you could get famous.
Yeah, see, he wants to be more. His goal is to be the #1 YouTuber on YouTube. Wait, he just said dude. What? I'm just gonna play that. I don't know what else to say. I'm getting tired of talking right now.
Things and leave and talk about me negatively. And I could tell that the yes men were,
Be right back. I'm just gonna
doing well. And I was, disgruntled for quite some time. So I've talked to reporters, right? Like publicly. And I've always had to choose my words very, very carefully because I don't want to say anything I don't stand behind, obviously. So I used to talk to people. I used to glaze Jimmy publicly for things I do genuinely think are true. But then it's like, well, how come you didn't talk about the work community? Well, I wanted a career.
Things were allegedly so toxic that...
Imagine a place, subtly not so far away, where botanicals magically infuse. Imagine it. You can almost taste it. Imagine Malfi.
Jake and one of his co-workers were fired for simply asking for better compensation.
I feel really guilty about the way this shook out. Yeah, I was talking to the writer, it's fucked up, that's how the pay is, and I want you to get paid more, because you deserve to get paid more. I'm not a kid. And he didn't want to rock the boat. He desperately didn't want to rock the boat. He's just, I like my job. I like, because when you grow up with, not to say that he did, but I know I did, you get a little something, you don't want to lose it. So he didn't want to rock the boat. But he said, hey man, if that's how you feel, if that's I trust you. He stood with me. He went in that meeting with me. And I said my piece, and he backed me up. And I said, I need XYZ or I'm out of here. And they said, bet. And they gave me a severance check the next day. And they gave him a severance check the next day. And if I knew...
From Jake's perspective, Mr. Beast's generosity is extended to his workers, but only shown to people who can thank him on camera.
I think Jimmy wants to be the best YouTuber. I think he is laser focused on one goal. And I think whatever he has to do to achieve that goal, he'll do. And I think it was the smartest decision for him that he calculated, because he's very good with numbers. If I donate to charity, people can't say I'm shitty.
While he didn't work for Mr. Beast anymore, Jake still had the chance to be part of certain videos. However, one challenge in particular didn't go as planned and cost Jake much more than a paycheck.
If I did do mini challenges in that I got paid, I was, clocked in with a rate, and I would get paid and compensated for those. But there was one video I was in, I got paid a lot for, but it didn't come out. It didn't come out because it didn't go well. There was a video that came out probably like a year ago, something like that. It got a lot of hot water when it came out. It was the surviving $10,000 every day you spend in solitary, or surviving solitary.
Yeah, this is the part we're talking about.
It was one of those solitary confinement videos that got a lot of media attention because everybody saw the premise and thought, what? You shouldn't do that. And people don't know that was the second attempt. The first attempt was on me. And it didn't go well.
No.
According to Jake, Mr. Beast's team offered him a challenge lasting 100 days in solitary confinement.
This is the part that I'm going to be explaining, and I'm going to wrap up this video. This is the part that this is the part that's really messed up, and there's a lot of things that are messed up, but this is one of the more messed up things I'm going to show you in this video, and then you guys can take up what you think and what you guys' opinions are, and you guys can talk about it to his. I'm not going to say go out and attack people. That's not the way I am, but I'm making the video just talking about this. I don't want... I'm just talking about the things I've heard. I'm every way to talk about this. I'm not the one that started doing this in the first place. I just got to get this out, because if this stuff is true, it's not right. It's wrong. If this stuff is true, this stuff is messed up. You can't do this. You can't do this stuff. And, honestly. So... yeah, this is the thing I'm going to show you guys, and I'm going to end the video, and this is my only video I'm going to do on this topic, by the way. I don't want to do too much of this. I just want to do one video about it, so, yeah. Just a little different thing I want to do.
Getting paid $10,000 per day. Despite the inherent risk associated with extended solitary confinement, Mr. Beast's team assured that it would be a fun experience and that proper safety measures were already in place.
They're pitching it at first it's going to be like a luxury vacation. You're going to have a hot tub and your ice cream machine, and part of the video is going to be you deciding what items am I going to get rid of today, and the choice. They were it's only going to be bad for the last 5 days tops when you have nothing left. It's going to be a breeze for most of it. And by the end of it, after
With the YouTube Music app, you can blend up to 30 artists into one big custom radio station, which means now your thumb is basically a tiny little DJ.
30 days, you're gonna get $300,000 because it's $10,000 a day. And I don't know, man. I grew up poor in North Carolina. I said, excuse me? I'll dance for you if you put that kind of money in my face. Sure.
No, who wouldn't?
They were like, you're gonna be locked in this room, and we gotta make sure you're on all the time.
$1,000. Who wouldn't go for that offer?
You're perfect for this because you never shut the fuck up.
Unfortunately, things wouldn't go to plan, and Jake was left to deal with the consequences.
And it got to a point where like they weren't turning the lights off. You know, I asked them, I said, can we like have like nighttime hours? You know? And they said no, because it would fuck up the time lapse shots.
Yeah, there's time lapse. Apparently what he's saying right here is that during the Mr. Beast challenge, where he had to be 24 hours in solitary, whatever. What kind of? I don't know why this is even a challenge. This is stupid. This is something I don't know why you would make this a challenge. It's kind of messed up, honestly. I get doing 24 hours, like maybe like on an island. I don't know. It's a more mental state. You can literally make somebody going crazy with that. Solitary confinement is meant for a war climate. It's meant for prisoners. You know, people that kill people, like insane people. This isn't. It's just a YouTube. Why are you making this for a YouTube video? It's just a bit mad. It's a bit weird. Like, you know, this guy is a Mr. Beast is just weird. And what he's saying right there with the lights is, they didn't let him have a clock in the solitary confinement. He couldn't have a clock. He didn't have access to a window to see what time of day it was. He didn't have access to any other people, basically. Other people that would come in and take stuff away from him. And at nighttime, they didn't turn the lights off for him. That's a crime. That is wrong. Jimmy, that's messed up. You don't do that to someone. That's messed up.
The time lapse of what? Me sleeping? Or me not sleeping? Yeah, I saw in other videos they did like, oh, you're gonna get XYZ hours of sunlight. Oh, great! Well, I don't know how they figured that one out. I know.
Even though Jake was battling sleep deprivation, an uncomfortable living environment, and exhaustion, allegedly, Mr. Beast was only concerned with getting a clip of how grateful he was to finally pay student loans.
Jimmy would come in, like, every other day for like an hour, you know, to check in on me because he's doing other stuff. You know, I'm just the guy in the cage over here. He'll come back to me in a minute. And so he'd come by, he'd get the shots, he'd leave. Sometimes he'd have a note with the director over the phone. That would really piss me off. This is a note I got from the director, from Jimmy, when I'm receiving some cash. He said, Jimmy said, can you say to the camera how thankful you are that now you can pay back your student loans?
After going through all of that stuff, yeah, that's... Oh, you have a... Oh, wow.
You know how hard it was to do a take of that?
Yeah, I can see that.
They pretend to make it genuine.
The alleged damage done to Jake's mental health would become so apparent that even editors took note and were extremely concerned about his well-being.
I'm locked in a cage at his whim. And I have to do things to get the cash I need to live. And I got these cameras on me all the time. And I was unwell. I had editors coming up to me saying, "You good, bud?" And I was like, "Yeah, why?"
You think?
You're clearly unwell. And he goes, well, because the footage you're sending in is haunting. They're trying to be funny, but I am mentally decaying, so I'm doing bits. Someone said there is a horror cut of a video in this.
Sadly, this allegedly wasn't enough for Mr. Beast to care, and told Jake to get ready to run a marathon.
And he comes in, he wakes me up.
Okay, yeah, listen to this part. This is just something else. Listen carefully to what happens right here.
And he goes, ask me why I have two briefcases. And I'm like, why do you have two briefcases? And he goes, oh, because this one's for today, yeah, and this one's for the challenge. And I go, what's the challenge today? He goes, you're gonna run a marathon. You're gonna do the 22.6K, whatever it is. What? We're gonna do it on that treadmill over there.
Feeling pressured to keep the production going and not wanting to lose prize money, Jake gave in to Mr. Beast's demands and got on the treadmill.
And so I wanted to be a good sport, and I wanted to keep the boost, and I wanted the cash, and so I started running at 12. I was able to take some breaks, and
I don't want to hear this.
I asked him, how long do I have? He goes, until I get back.
I don't want to hear this. This is gross.
Yeah, I'm running until 3 a.m.
What the hell?
I got off the treadmill. The blisters I had on my feet were like, you wouldn't believe. So all over, just these big red. I couldn't walk. My muscles were like just the lactic acid. I got off the treadmill, and then the people that came in to like ice my feet, make sure I was good. Then that's when I was like, I'm done. I'm done. I'm out.
Let's maximize those dreams.
That's right. The next Lotto Max jackpot is an estimated $70 million plus an estimated 42 max millions.
I'm out.
While Mr. Beast agreed to let him end the challenge early, he didn't let Jake go without making sure he would take legal action.
Did everybody was making sure I was good, making sure I was okay? Yeah. But Jimmy had his he was sitting in the chair turned around like an evil villain. Swear to God, everyone was looking at me, and he was like Lex Luthor over there. He turns around, he stands up. He does the exact same thing when he's pretending to have a human connection. As if rehearsed by his lawyers. Yeah, your mental health is the most important thing, just want to make sure you're okay. Last thing we want you to do is...
Sue us?
I can almost hear the word sue come out of his mouth. The S, he just stopped recording.
Yeah, that's messed up.
If Jake's statements are true, then it's apparent that Mr. Beast is...
If they are true, they're very messed up. Yeah, so that's the video I want to talk about Mr. Beast, the allegations, and the most number one YouTuber who can't do anything wrong. That's what we all thought, and now this stuff has come out. So this is me just making a video explain this stuff. It's messed up. I don't know how true and fake all this stuff is, but there's been actual proof and evidence to some of this stuff, and some of this stuff Jimmy won't come out and give proof. Like if you really want to disprove some of this stuff, you need to give evidence to this, because I'm not gonna stay subscribed to his channel. Like if I don't like what I'm hearing. You don't tell someone to run a marathon for 3 hours on a treadmill just to get some money. That's absolutely disgusting, and it's disgusting and inhumane. You don't do that to someone. He's a human being, just like you are. I'm a human being. We're all human beings, Mr. Beast. You can't treat people like that. That's just. I don't want to watch any more of this video. I'm done. That's all I want to show you. I'm not going to cover all the deeper stuff. I don't want to go too far into this stuff, because my channel is not about some of the stuff that's going to come up. I don't want to get into that. There's been a lot of other stuff, and I could get into it. I don't want to go there. You can watch it. There's other shit that's come out, and I'm just making this video talking about this stuff. And if this stuff is true, I don't care who you can't do this stuff. Even if you say to me, you can do it. More and more people are going to come out talking about this. You need to correct what you need. This is wrong. Like, there's no way to put this. It's wrong and messed up. End of story. It's unacceptable. So, I just can't believe this stuff has happened. And when he always says you can be in my videos and stuff. Shit, I've been subscribed to your damn channel, Jimmy, for 3 years, and you have never said to me you want to be in a video, Epic Game. No, because I don't have 1,000 subscribers, right? Right? I'm so sick of that. I am tired of the whole subscriber thing. Like, I don't care who has more and less. I tweet everyone the same. I think most people do. Most people do, but there's some people that have this whole, like, oh, you have less than me, I don't want to put you in my videos. I don't want to. You're just nothing. Get lost. Like, that's awful. But that is minor compared to the whole run a treadmill for a whole 3 hours and you no, that is just. I'm not gonna cover any more of this stuff. I'm gonna make one video on this and that's it. So I just want to do a video on this because everyone else is talking about it. Even the smaller YouTubers are talking about it. Like, I'm like, I'll make a video on it. If over I hear about it from like 8 YouTube channels or more, so I'm gonna cover it. I'm gonna cover it too. Everyone else is talking about it, so I'm gonna cover it too. And Jimmy, I don't know if you ever watched this video. This stuff is not right, and if you are doing this stuff, this is wrong. Like, you know, you can't be doing this stuff that's happening. Like, it's wrong. There's nowhere to put it. It's not right. End of story. But anyway, just want to talk about this, and yeah, like, but I've heard some stuff too. Like, he's even said like stuff like I said, like, kids even want autographs of him, and he even said like, you gotta tell me if you want an autograph. You can't just come following me around, dude. They're not trying to take you down. They're just trying to. The kid just wants an autograph. That's all he wants. He's probably like an 8-year-old kid who wants an autograph for his idol. He looks up to him. He looks up to you. What the heck? Like, that's just wrong. Like, you don't do that to someone. You should be proud that you have your fan base. Like, I'm proud of people to watch my videos. I mean, I don't treat people like that. But like I said, anybody has any more, yeah, feel free to talk about if you agree or whatever you want to talk about. Leave it down below. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video. Bye.